Thank you.
Of the no-score alone.
Cutting Killer Lawn Chemicals, Wednesday at 10 on CBS 2 News.
NCIS, tonight on CBS.
All I know is when Allison stepped off that elevator with Paul, every fiber in my body screamed danger.
She said they just bumped into each other.
Yeah, she said that she chased him down to tell him what a rat he was. I'm the one who smelled the rat.
Why do you think she's lying?
Because when I talked to Paul, their stories didn't match.
What did he say?
Practically nothing.
So they're both hiding something.
All I know is the only response he had to all of my questions was back off, Emily. Trust me.
So how does your sister fit in?
He says whatever they're working on, she won't get hurt.
If she's involved with Paul Ryan, she's gonna get slammed.
That's just nasty.
Huh?
Around here, they don't go for getting back at customers by contaminating their food.
Why don't you mind your own business?
I'm just letting you know. If a manager sees you, it'll get you fired.
It's my coffee, okay? I'm not trying to poison anyone. And if I want your advice, I'll ask for it.
Table 3's asking about their order.
Well, I don't cook the food. I just serve it when it's ready, which it's not. So either they can wait or they can go back and yell at the kitchen themselves. But I'm not bringing it up with Jimmy. Hey, Jesse, it's me, Allie.
What's up, sweet cakes?
Feel like stopping by the diner? I miss you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. A visit from you would make me really perk up. And I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for a burger, baby, and I don't do house calls.
Not even for me?
Sorry. No exceptions. You know where I am. You want what I got? Come for it.
I'll be back.
Thank you. And then Allison starts blabbering about how Emily saw the two of you together.
That was just bad timing.
And what were you doing in the elevator? I thought you were going to be more careful.
I didn't know that Emily was gonna be downstairs.
How did you explain what you were doing with her sister?
I just told Emily that Allison and I were doing something and that Allison was perfectly safe.
Oh.
Emily did have some
I
questions.
bet she did, yeah.
But I didn't give her anything.
How'd you get rid of her?
I told her to trust me and to back off. What?
It's like a carrot on the end of a stick. We are never going to get rid of Emily now.
Okay. Hey, relax, okay? Emily has no idea why Allison and I are doing anything together, and your name never came up, and neither did Greg's.
Well, that's good.
You gotta give me some credit.
Well, I mean, I just think the whole damn thing is incredibly sloppy. Because if Emily breathes a word,
She won't.
she does not owe you any loyalty, you know. Not anymore.
I'm not so sure about that. But even if she does decide to talk, it doesn't make any difference. If we get done what we need to get done, then it'll all be over before anybody even bothers to listen.
From what Paul said, Rosanna was more than willing to help anyone who had a score to settle with you.
I thought you didn't put much faith in Paul's version of things.
When it comes to me.
Oh, I see. But you're all ears when he's trashing me.
Look, I didn't say I believed him. I'm just trying to fill you in. He has his own theory about Rosanna's accident.
Yeah, so good. So despite having hallucinations of the future, now he's what? He's rewriting the past?
He told me that Rosanna was the one who figured out you switched Gwen's baby for Jennifer's baby so you could keep Johnny. And she was gonna bust you for it.
What else?
He said that's the reason you ran her off the road.
She did that to herself. She was driving like a lunatic.
And were you the reason she was panicking?
I don't know.
You know, we haven't talked about this before, but the way you're acting now, it looks like you do feel responsible for Rosanna's accident. And I'm just wondering, is that the reason why you don't want her to come home?
Put a hand on her and you're a dead man. Is she kidding?
I don't think so.
Look at you, Brad. Still so handsome. I knew I'd see you again, I just didn't know when or where. And all of a sudden you show up here with your TV crew and your sidekick. We're just co-stars. Do I care? I was talking to Brad. So I couldn't let you leave without saying hello.
Well, maybe the hello would go better without the gun.
Yeah, you still have that smart mouth even when you're not on TV. Maybe it's time someone shut it for you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, but let's not get crazy. Why don't you and I, do we just go somewhere?
You're not going anywhere, sweetheart. Until you pay for ruining my life.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Oral-B Triumph, the first toothbrush with an onboard computer.
Ordinary toothbrushes can't stand up to it. Oral-B Triumph. Triumph's onboard computer and floss action brush head help give you cleaner teeth and healthier gums by your next checkup. Oral-B Triumph.
You'd be surprised at how much fiber is missing from your diet. That's why there's FiberSure from the makers of Metamucil. It's the only clear mixing fiber supplement with 5 grams of fiber per serving. FiberSure, it's just what you've been missing.
Go on. Spring is here and I want a clean start. I'm through getting on my hands and knees begging you to make this work.
Any response? Well, we're out of time.
Want a thorough spring cleaning? Get Swiffer Wet. The scrubbing strip cleans tough, dried-on messes better than a mop. And the wet cloth traps and locks them away. It's the cleaner spring cleaner.
That was a great session.
Swiffer gives spring cleaning a whole new meaning.
Scalpel. Laser.
Imagine becoming your own eye specialist. If drastic measures aren't for you, there's new Regenerist Eye Dermapod. It resurfaces, helps fill in lines, and decongests puffiness. So get results without ever leaving home.
Come on! My old allergy medicine made me feel foggy. Now I'm Claritin Clear.
Only Children's Claritin provides powerful all-day relief from his worst allergy symptoms without making him jittery or drowsy. Discover Children's Claritin and let your kids live Claritin Clear.
Finally, we were empty nesters. But then I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and I thought my days of adventure were over. Devastated, I went to see Tony, our Health Mart pharmacist. He calmed me by explaining my medicine and how to monitor my health and diet. Now I know we'll be able to do everything.
That's our true story.
Health Mart has thousands of locally owned pharmacies honoring your prescription plans. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
It's Macy's One Day Sale. Your one day to celebrate Mom. Make her smile with a sleek new digital photo frame for $99.99. And for moms who like to cook, save 50% on durable all-clad Emeraldware. Spoil her with a new KitchenAid mixer for $299.99. Macy's One Day Sale this Wednesday. Preview Tuesday. Let Mom know she's special.
CBS News. See it now, anytime, anywhere.
2 castaways make a once-in-a-lifetime deal, and someone takes an unexpected trip to Exile Island.
Gotta be nuts.
Survivor Week, new episode Thursday, season finale Sunday.
Did I say anyone could move?
Okay.
Sit down, sidekick. I'm Katie, and you are locked and loaded. Sit!
We will. Just take it easy. Waving a gun around like that isn't real smart.
Yeah, I did a few things with you that weren't very smart. You seemed very okay with that at the time.
We were young. It was dark.
I was very dumb.
Because we had some good times?
Does it look like I'm remembering anything good? After you left, my life fell apart. Who is she and what did you do to her?
This.
You're gonna handle me? Don't try anything, Brad. I'm warning you.
No, I just meant that it's not her problem.
Oh, but it will be. You're getting ready to do a number on her too, huh? Go on, Brad. Tell her how you operate.
Katie doesn't
First,
need to hear
there's the sweet
this.
come on. Oh, but I think she does. She should know that loving you, even for one day, is enough to trash her whole world.
Come on, honey. How is that going to help you?
Hun? Oh my God, you don't even know my name?
I remember your face. I mean, how could I resist a gorgeous face like that? I know we had a thing.
A thing? What's my name? Say it!
Jill.
Lynn. You called me Lady Lynn. What else have you forgotten?
Look, I'm sorry.
Don't move!
Okay. Look, it's not personal. I have a horrible memory. Ask anybody.
You told me I was the most beautiful angel you'd ever seen.
Well, sure, look at you.
Don't! We were in Deer's Head Inn and I was playing darts. You came up to me because you heard me laughing. I was wearing a blue blouse that my husband gave me and my favorite pair of jeans. Any of this coming back to you?
I wish I could say it was, but I'm not gonna lie.
I guess you told enough lies to last a lifetime that night. How I made you believe in love at first sight. The touch of my hand was like fire.
Lynn.
That's right, Lynn! I told you that I wasn't interested, that I was married. You kept saying nothing was sexier than a woman who knew how to commit.
It was one night.
So you do remember?
Look, I mean, we never saw each other again.
Yeah, was that how you planned it? When you took me to your pickup and we made love, you were so tender. God, it didn't feel dirty. It felt wild and free and alive.
So that's a good thing, right?
Were you already saying goodbye to me?
I guess I thought we had an understanding.
Here's what I understood. We were falling in love. You said that you could see staying right here and living with me. Because certainty like this comes once in a lifetime.
I probably meant that in the moment.
Yeah, and after that moment, I went and I told my husband I was leaving him for a man who knew how to love. I broke his heart for you, Brad. And you were gone by the time the sun came up.
I didn't know.
And I didn't know what happened to you. I imagined all kinds of emergencies, tragedies. You didn't have my phone number, I didn't have yours. I moved out of my house and I waited for you. Because certainty like this comes once in a lifetime.
You were that certain?
Yeah, until I read The Bridges of Madison County. I realized I'd thrown away my whole life for a line in a book. God, I felt like such a fool. I was nothing to you but a one-night stand.
Lynn, I'm sorry. I mean that. I was so messed up then. The only thing I cared about was having a good time. I was such a selfish jerk. I'm not like that anymore.
So I'm just part of some old life that you're trying to forget?
No, I don't want to be that person anymore, a user. You know, I mean, I understand if you want to get back at me, but I wouldn't hurt you that way now. I've changed.
You seem the same to me.
No, I'm not. I promise. I'm learning to look after other people. That's why I want you to give me the gun before there's an accident.
So you think you're a better person now?
I'm trying to be.
Why? Is she the reason?
Where's Allison right now?
At the diner, working the lunch shift.
You gotta get her to tell you what she's up to with Paul.
How am I going to do that, Dusty?
You caught her in a lie. Call her out on it.
Yeah, well, that's not going to be very easy.
Well, she's your sister. You'll know what to do.
You think. Things don't matter to Allison the way they used to. You know what? Maybe I could get her to open up if she believes that Paul spilled his secret to me.
You think?
I don't know. It's worth a try, right?
Okay. And I'll see what I can do on my end.
How? Why? What?
I'll tell you when I get the results.
Okay, wait. We don't know what we're stepping into, okay? So could you do me a favor? Could you watch your back?
You too.
Hey.
You made good time.
I didn't want to keep you waiting.
So you're just thinking of me, huh? Yeah, all of my customers should be so considerate.
Well, I really appreciate you going out of your way, Jesse. You're a special guy.
Are you coming on to me? Because it won't help you get a better deal.
No ulterior motives. Just being friendly.
Well, that's funny. Because the last time we did business, you weren't this friendly. And you know what, Allison? I don't like it when people blow hot and cold.
Are you saying you don't trust me?
If Meg can get Greg to admit to attempted murder, then this whole thing is over, as you say, today. But if he doesn't rise to the bait...
Look, why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it?
I just don't want us to wing things, for heaven's sake. If Meg fails, then we haven't heard Craig, and we're right back where we started.
I have a backup plan.
Scuttle it. Scuttle it. If Emily knows, She knows that you and Allison are hooked up doing something. She's gonna poke around until she finds out what it is you're up to and why.
So I'll just have to come up with a cover story for Allison.
That's a terrible idea. I mean, I don't know how many balls that girl can keep in the air at once. I think the girl is maxed out. Shh. It's Emily. Emily concerns me.
It's Meg that concerns me. She's with Craig right now. What if Craig figures out that she's wearing a wire?
She can handle that.
You and I both know firsthand what Craig is capable of if he feels wronged. He will demand his pound of flesh. And I don't want it to come from Meg.
Then you better hope and pray that Craig spills before Emily finds out. Let me know, please, when Meg gets back with the wire. I want to finish this.
Why should I feel responsible for what happened to Rosanna?
It's obviously painful for you to talk about it.
It was a painful event. It was hell seeing what happened to her. That doesn't mean that I caused it.
I'm just telling you what Paul thinks. You can't be surprised that it's negative.
You know what? Actually, this is not doing a whole lot for my state of mind, and maybe it'd be better if you just left me alone.
Hey. You didn't leave me alone when I lost my job or my nursing license. You saw how guilt-ridden I was for causing that patient's death, and you refused to let me wallow in it. I'm just trying to do the same for you.
But I don't feel guilty. I've just been on the receiving end of a few crank calls.
That you thought could be from Rosanna.
At first, but after the initial shock wore off, I realized how preposterous that is. Why dwell on it?
Okay. But whoever those calls are coming from, they were designed to rattle you, and it's working. You're not at the office, you're not running the company. Instead, you're here, tossing back drinks.
I needed a little time to regroup.
I understand. It's a lot to process. But I don't think what's getting to you is the idea that somebody's trying to gaslight you. I think it's that little voice in your head that says that this might actually be real.
You'd never let your kids do this. But the fact is,
Guys!
they get a teaspoon more sugar than they have to every time they drink one of the other leading syrups and powders. Nesquik powder is fun and nutritious with the great taste kids love, plus more calcium than milk alone. And now with 25% less sugar than other brands. So cut down on the sugar, add to the fun. New Nestle Nesquik, great chocolate taste, and now with 25% less sugar.
We'd planned that vacation for months, and wouldn't you know it, a migraine hit. With pain, nausea, sensitivity to light and sound. A total migraine that could have really disrupted the vacation. Thank goodness I remembered my Imitrex.
An Imitrex tablet targets the nerves and blood vessels believed to trigger migraine for effective relief without drowsiness. Imitrex is not right for everyone or every migraine. If you have certain types of heart or blood vessel disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you shouldn't take Imitrex. Very rarely, certain people, even some without heart disease, have had serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor, especially if you have risk factors for heart disease such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you're pregnant, nursing, or taking medication.
Don't let a migraine disrupt your life.
Ask your doctor if Imitrex is right for you. Target your total migraine and get back to your life with Imitrex. Want to save up to $25 on your next refill? Visit Imitrex.com today.
With Pam for grilling, food sticks to nothing.
Every contact is a chance to spread the contagious virus that causes warts. Who can help?
W.
Compound W starts destroying the wart on contact before the virus spreads. Compound W, the wart stops here.
When something really fits, you can feel it, like the fit you get with C-Bond denture adhesive. It's the only wafer that has a gasket effect that locks dentures in place. Only C-Bond gives you all-over coverage, all-over hold in a wafer. No mess, no ooze.
When your dentures really fit, you can feel it.
Now, lock dentures in place with C-Bond, the adhesive wafer with the gasket fit. C-Bond.
Have you tried Honey Bunches of Oats yet?
One spoonful is all it takes!
Good morning. Care to try some Honey Bunches of Oats?
Would you like to try some Honey Bunches of Oats?
I like these. It's a perfect combination of crispy flakes, crunchy oat clusters, and a touch of honey in every spoonful.
This is really good.
You would really like these. I'm going to take this with me.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
One spoonful is all it takes!
I didn't do anything to Rosanna. I certainly didn't try to kill her.
And yet someone's pulling out all the stops to set you up.
Well, like you said yourself, I have legions of enemies. It's why I trust no one.
Including me. You know, I don't even know why I try to understand you.
What is that? What is that about?
I have been going out of my way to show you that I don't think the worst of you. And you're not returning the favor, and it's quite clear that you never will. And you know what? It's a relief. Because even if 1 ounce of what Paul says you did to Rosanna is true, then I don't want to know. I don't want to keep your secret or carry your burden. This is between you and your conscience, and it could stay that way.
Hi. Is Allison here?
Nope, she took off.
For the day?
Who knows? She does what she wants.
Did she say where she was going or who she was meeting?
She barely talks to me, unless she wants help.
Well, maybe she told somebody else.
That would be way too responsible for Allison. How well do you know her?
I'm her sister, actually.
Oh, sorry. Look, I'm not trying to diss your sister, but Allison kind of comes and goes.
She's done this before?
Want to wait and see if she shows up?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait for a while, thank you.
Make yourself comfortable. I'll bring you some coffee.
Okay.
So where are you running off to?
Where else? My brilliant career at the local diner. Every girl's dream.
Yeah, it does seem like a waste of a great high.
I'll try not to let the egg salad kill my buzz. Hey, maybe you should stop by and see me in action one of these days.
Maybe some other time. What, you not gonna answer that?
It's my sister. I wonder where I am, what am I doing? She never lets up, and I'm really not in the mood. Anyway, it's playtime.
You say so.
I've earned it.
Well, that ought to get you where you're going. It's too bad you got a party alone.
Maybe I don't. Feel like joining me?
Come on, Meg.
You got a minute?
Actually, I'm late for something.
You meeting someone? Anyone I know?
No, I don't think so.
What are you up to, Ryan?
No phone call!
Well, how about you put the gun on the table, Lynn?
That would be a no. Looks like your boyfriend can't talk his way out of this one, huh?
No, we're just partners on the show. That's as far as it goes.
What I walked in on didn't look like work to me.
Well, I don't know what it looked like, but I am not romantically interested in Brad at all.
You were about to kiss him.
I made the first move, if it matters.
Oh, so you are into her. Has he told you you're the only woman for him? That he can't think about anybody else? That's one of his favorite lies.
Lynn, look, you believe people can change, right? That they make mistakes and they can learn from them?
Some mistakes can't be fixed.
Okay, well, if you're talking about your husband, maybe it wasn't a mistake. I mean, if you were that unhappy with the guy, then maybe it's better that you broke up. Now you're free to fall in love.
What are you, a shrink? Is this something he learned from you?
I barely know him.
But you're willing to risk getting shot to help him, huh? Meanwhile, what's he done for you?
Reminding me not to take life so seriously?
I think it's time he gets very serious.
I am. Lynn, if we were to meet today for the first time, things would have gone down in a totally different way. I wouldn't hurt you like I did or walk out on you.
Yeah, well, you did. And I lost my house, my husband, my whole family thinks I'm a tramp.
I wish I could make it up to you.
Maybe you can. I lost someone. Now it's your turn.
When you find those perfect things that you love, you're always nervous about putting them into the washing machine.
Look at the difference between these sweaters. Woolite won't cause stretching. See? The fibers stay strong.
You can put Woolite right into your washing machine with all your clothes and trust that they're going to come out looking really good. Woolite keeps your clothes looking like new.
And try new Woolite for all colors to protect your clothes from bleeding accidents. Don't take a chance. Trust Woolite.
Good morning. Good morning. The thing is, aging doesn't happen one problem at a time. For me, first arthritis hit, then high blood pressure, and the Aleve I took for my arthritis pain, I learned it may interact with my prescriptions. It's a good thing I did my homework.
The pure pain relief of Tylenol arthritis pain works all day. And Tylenol won't interfere with many blood pressure medications, the way Aleve can.
Absolutely, that's right. Very good.
Stop. Think. Tylenol arthritis pain.
I like to color my hair a lot. And with L'Oreal's Excellence Cream, color doesn't get more perfect than this. Excellence Triple protects our delicate hair, so it feels fuller, thicker. Plus, this formula won't drip, so it really covers gray a lot. Excellence Cream by L'Oreal Paris.
What if you could feed a family in need with just a click of a mouse? Shed's Country Crock will make that happen. Come to our website and click on the empty plate. Tell us a story about something you shared. For each story we get, we'll donate a meal to a family in need. The more stories, the more we'll share. Up to 1 million meals. After all, Country Crock has always been about sharing a meal. Please help. Visit spreadthesharing.com.
My name's Gavin. My pull-up felt cool.
Introducing Cool Alert, only from Pull-Ups Training Pants. To help your big kid feel cool within seconds of becoming wet.
I did it.
To help him learn to stay dry.
I'm a big kid now.
Yeah.
Hey, Arbor Mist! Arbor Mist, everyone!
Well, it is delicious.
Arbor Mist, great tasting wine, a splash of fruit. Can't resist the mist.
Hips. You love them, you hate them. But to stay active, you've got to protect them. Only Oscal is proven to help reduce the risk of hip fractures by 29%. Oscal can make all the difference.
This week, it's a family affair. He committed the crime, but will his brother do the time?
Somebody set me up, and I am looking at the two most obvious candidates right here.
Brotherly love involves the same woman.
You think I have a thing for your brother?
And how do you control a wayward son?
You're framing me for embezzlement? If I have to.
This week, it's all relative on CBS Daytime.
Lady Heather is back.
The only woman I've ever seen rattle Grissom.
Where were you last night?
With me.
You know, I'd slap you, but I think you'd enjoy it too much.
New CSI Thursday.
Come to Carson's 50% off one-day sale this Wednesday. And for one day only, save 50% on items throughout the store. The percentages are definitely in your favor.
Come to the right place.
Carson's.
You've had to do the plumber's job for him, the carpet guys, and tell the painter what to do. If you want it done right, you have to do it yourself. Or schedule a 3-day blinds in-home consultation. We'll do it all for you. We'll help you try on different colors and styles on your own windows with iDesign technology. Then we'll do the measuring, professional installation, and it's done. Call 3-Day Blinds, Chicagoland's window covering destination. For a no-charge in-home consultation, call 1-888-234-3-DAY.
Save 50% on items throughout the store during Carson's 50% off one-day sale. Seniors save an extra 20% when you use your Carson's card. Wednesday only. Save the date.
Come to the right place.
Carson's.
Next Rach, your response to the prom for Enterprise High was overwhelming. Now, the story of one town's triumph over tragedy continues.
Our pain is in remission.
Today at 2 on CBS 2 Chicago. Cutting killer lawn chemicals. Wednesday at 10 on CBS 2 News.
All
your favorite stars at the Academy of Country Music Awards live, CBS next Tuesday.
An attorney will be provided for you. Do you understand your rights?
I guess. Are you okay, Jack? You didn't get hurt, did you?
No, I'm just glad that nobody else did either.
I'll be back to take your statement.
I guess we should wait here.
Yeah, they're not gonna take any time to process her, Brad.
I owe you.
Hey, timing's everything.
Yours couldn't have been better.
Yeah, I thought you were on your way to the airport.
I was halfway there when, I don't know, something told me to turn around. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm just glad I got here in time.
Well, you and me both, okay? I'm gonna say something you probably never hear me say again. You were right, I was wrong. I shouldn't have been so casual with those threats.
Hey, when they mention death, I pay attention.
Wait, hold on. You knew there was a threat against
No,
Brad?
not exactly. Kim got a call from an angry woman. We didn't know if it was a bid for attention or the real thing.
When did this happen?
Right after we left to come here.
Somebody called you and threatened your life. Yeah. And nobody bothered to tell me that I might end up with a gun in my face.
No. Don't look at him. It's my fault. I didn't want to ruin the show for you, make you nervous.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't take it serious. I never thought I could make a woman angry enough to want to blow me away.
Well, if I'd have known, I could have told you not to underestimate yourself.
Okay. Look, when the show was over, I thought everything was in the clear. You know, I mean, I never imagined that your life would be in danger too.
Oh, okay. And what about you, Jack? You thought I would be so fragile I couldn't handle something like this?
This was Braddington's call. I left the decision up to him.
Oh, I hate this.
Okay, look, you were so psyched about the show. I was just trying to protect you. All right, like, I promise you, if any crazy lady is gonna pull a gun on me in the future, it's gonna be you and only you, okay?
What do you have Allison roped into?
Dusty, don't you have anything better to do than run interference for Emily?
You're messing with a very fragile life.
Okay, as usual, Emily is overreacting. Allison's a lot tougher than she looks.
Why is she involved with you?
Look, if Emily wants to know what Allison's thinking, Emily should just ask Allison. Why don't you get out?
Allison's not telling her sister anything, I think, because you're paying her not to. How much you giving her?
Oh, we're done.
I'm asking you, how much?
Dusty, would it really be so bad for Allison to have a little bit of money?
Yeah, it would, because Allison's on drugs. She's using crystal meth like your sister used to. So if you're giving her money, that's where it's going. It's feeding her habit. Is that what you want?
I'm back.
Why don't you just quit for good and make it easier on everyone?
Sorry I left you stranded. I had to take care of this.
What's that? You break a nail?
I cut my finger and we didn't have any Band-Aids, so I went to the pharmacy.
You couldn't tell anyone?
Emily, hi.
Hi.
No, I sliced myself real bad, and there was so much blood I was afraid it was going to drip into somebody's plate.
Why didn't you call me? Let me see. Maybe you need stitches.
When exactly did this happen?
You were in the back, and I figured I should just take care of it myself before customers start passing out. Or otherwise, I wouldn't have left without telling you.
Uh-huh. So you nearly bled to death, but now you're okay.
Look, if you two don't believe me, I can show you the gash if you want to see.
No, thanks.
She hates me.
Well, she had to do your job and hers. What do you want, a hug? Why didn't you pick up your phone? I tried calling you.
Because when I'm doing nothing wrong, I get a little tired of you constantly checking in on me.
I am so tired of you covering up what you're doing here. Did you cut your finger? Or did you meet Paul to work on this little project of his?
Allison's using crystal meth.
Emily and I caught her with it in Vegas. Wow. We got her back here by telling her we'd give her over to the cops if she didn't get clean.
So it was not Allison's idea to come home?
Have you seen her take anything?
No.
You're telling me the truth?
Yes, I am.
So what's Allison doing for you?
Allison's helping me stop Craig.
She's helping you. You got her involved with Craig. Have you lost your mind?
Well, there's no direct involvement. I mean, Allison hasn't been in the same room with Craig, and she never will be.
That's correct. Because from now on, Allison's off limits to you.
No,
you got it?
Dusty, no, you have to let me finish what I've started, and I need Allison to do that.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, I did, but you have to let me and Allison cooperate for just another little while longer.
Why is that?
Because if Allison can pull off what I need for her to do, then Craig will go down, and he will stay down.
A new Playhouse Disney series, My Friends Tigger and Pooh, has you solving mysteries with a whole new super sleuthin' team.
Somebody needs a super sleuth.
Darby, Tigger, and Pooh. Are you ready, sleuths? My Friends Tigger and Pooh. Coming soon to Playhouse Disney on Disney Channel. Check your local listings.
We had a health concern. Turned out to be nothing, but it got us doing more to protect our health, like taking silver.
Centrum Silver age-adjusted multivitamins have key antioxidants that help support natural cell repair.
Our health protection starts with silver.
I think I went to the best.
Bernie, itching. I should have used Preparation H.
You should carry Preparation H portable wipes, convenient little packets, real big wipes, to cleanse, cool, and soothe for relief even when you're not at home. Preparation H portable wipes, big relief to go.
OxyClean, the stain specialist. What's your laundry challenge?
I've got spaghetti sauce on this tablecloth.
Put the power of OxyClean right on the mess. Look how it works like magic on that tough grease. Don't just get it clean, get it OxyClean.
Now, see, when people think of Geico, right, they think of car insurance. And of course, saving money. But sometimes that can lead even the savviest driver astray. Take, for example, the motorcycle owner. He calls Geico wanted to save money on his car insurance, only to realise that he doesn't actually own a car. Well, needless to say, he's quite embarrassed, isn't he? Doesn't matter. Geico insures motorcycles and ATVs as well. That way, no one ends up looking foolish.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Dove has asked real women to try out Dove Ultimate Clear Deodorant for 5 days. What would they say on day 5?
Kept me soft and protected.
Silky smooth, it just feels great.
For noticeably softer and smoother underarms, Dove Ultimate Clear Deodorant.
Mrs. Butterworth, why do you taste so good?
Because I'm so thick and rich.
Can you show me?
See how much thicker I am than the other leading brand?
Wow, you really are thick. And I mean that in a good way.
So thick, so buttery.
And still just as sweet.
Oh, what a perfect day. Oh no, nasal allergy congestion strikes again. It's everywhere, outside and in. Prescription Nasonex helps relieve congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Maybe that's why 6 million people used Nasonex last year.
Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
For congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms, ask your doctor about Nasonex.
CBS Action Tuesday.
It's Lager and we in Paris.
NCIS is hunting the world's deadliest arms dealer.
She is relentless.
68 million.
Double it.
I know you want to corner the market on Atwt.
Just double it.
But who is hunting who?
Abby, are you there?
Only 2 new episodes are left. Then, the unit fights for freedom.
There's trouble.
Now, they're fighting for their lives. The shocking season finale. The unit, right after NCIS CBS tonight.
Allison, you're telling me everything except what I want to know. Did you cut your finger or were you with Paul? So this is why you're keeping track of me. You're still hung up on Paul. Were you with Paul? I've told you 1,000,000 times, no. What are you gonna do next? Put me on a leash? Allison, I don't like this any more than you do, but you're not giving me much choice here. Oh, please, you so get off on being superior. Why do you even ask me anything? You're still gonna just go behind my back and check on me anyway. You're not giving me a choice. So, you talked to Paul. Yes, I did. This morning. He told me what you two are doing. Now, how could he do that when there's nothing to tell? Listen to me. I know. How far has it gone, Allison? And can you still get out if you want to? I guess. Okay, well, then you need to. You need to because there are already too many people involved, and this cannot stay underground for long. So, Paul told you about the letters? Yeah, I mean, eventually he did. He gave me his word he'd never mention them. See? That's how much you can trust Paul. No, it's you I can't trust. There are no letters. There never were. I'm so sick of this, Emily. You're constantly accusing me of lying, and then you go and tell lies whenever you want.
Sorry, okay? You know, I'm sorry. It's just too bad. I talked to Paul, and he wouldn't give me any details. But he told me what the two of you are up to. He told me you're working together.
And you take his word
You
over mine.
cannot trust Paul. Do you understand me? You get involved with him, it's gonna come back to bite you, Allison.
This is great. Paul almost drives you to commit suicide, and then he walks away from you and your dead baby, but you take his word over mine.
No, I would rather your word, but you won't give it to me. Now listen, you could try to push me away, you could try to change the subject, but I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna work. Do you hear me?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
No. No. You say whatever you want, okay? But just so we're clear, whatever Paul did or didn't do to me, right now, he's not the one lying. So do I believe him? Yeah. Where does that leave you, Allie?
I didn't do anything to Rosanna. I certainly didn't try to kill her.
And yet someone's pulling out all the stops to set you up.
Well, like you said yourself, I have legions of enemies. It's why I trust no one.
You're wonderful. You're absolutely amazing. You know, the calm in the eye of the storm. You could have a career in the diplomatic corps or the CIA. I'm kidding, honey. It's just sad that you didn't get something more concrete with all that effort.
Well, it's just a matter of time. Craig was close to admitting what happened. He wants to ease his conscience.
And why didn't he do it?
Well, you heard him. He's afraid to trust me with something incriminating, but he will.
Yeah, in the meantime, we're at an impasse.
The only mistake we can make is to stop. We keep going, we'll wear Craig down.
No, darling, we're already compromised. For heaven's sake, Emily knows about your connection to Allison.
Emily knows.
Ah, you see, I'm not the only one that worries about Emily blowing the cover.
What Emily knows or doesn't know doesn't matter. We have to act now.
Okay, you know what? Paul's right. Craig is so close. Let's just finish this. Let's break him.
Well, I mean, that's very tempting, the whole thought, but I don't think that's what we should do. Look, Meg can continue with her magic, fine, but you and I, we have got to halt our activities.
Don't even say that.
We don't want Craig tracing phone calls, pumping Allison. We don't want that. So we should do nothing for a few days and just wait.
No. That gives Craig time to investigate, and that's exactly what he wants. It takes away our element of surprise, which is the only really strong weapon that we have.
Wait a minute, for heaven's sake. We have Meg.
Yeah, but how long before Craig gets angry at her? Or suspicious, or both? Now, if this is gonna work, we're gonna do it my way, and we're gonna do it now.
Yeah, the woman's already in custody, Kim. No, we haven't broken the news. We haven't even talked about how you're gonna deal with it. I guess you can talk to Brad and Katie when they get back. Oh, I have no idea. Right, I'm taking off right now. No, not a problem at all. Bye. Kim thinks that you're either gonna have to dodge or deal with the local press.
Would rather not make this public.
Oh, God, me neither. I thought you were gonna try to grab some headlines or something.
No, not this time. No, I don't want any copycats.
Please, how many psychos can one guy attract? Don't answer that. Jack, I don't know how to thank you.
I was doing my job, and I really gotta get going.
It's just kind of weird, because I basically owe you my life.
I don't think it would come to that. No, believe it or not, that woman was just as scared as you two. Probably more.
She shot the gun. If you weren't here...
Katie.
You know what? She's right, man. She's right. I gotta tell you, man, you were awesome. Like, I have never seen you move that fast. I'm gonna keep that in mind next time we play hoops and you ask me to put up a 10 spot.
We'd like to take your statement now, if it's okay.
Well, could you wait a few minutes, maybe at least until my brother leaves?
Sorry, I really can't. We really need to wrap this up.
All right. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you.
Later. Can I get you anything before I go? A cup of tea? Something? You know, these things have a way of catching up to you when things get quiet.
No, thanks, I'm okay.
Good.
but I think I'm gonna see that gun every time I close my eyes. So, really was just a hunch that told you to come back here?
Feeling? Yeah.
Well, Brad's lucky that you're on his crazy wavelength. I know how much you guys fight, but you are brothers, and that's a bond no one can break.
I didn't just come back for Brad, Katie. I came back for you, too.
When something really fits, you can feel it. Like the gasket effect you get with C-Bond. It locks dentures in for all-over coverage, all-over hold. No mess, no ooze.
When your dentures really fit, you can feel it.
C-Bond, the wafer with a gasket fit.
So I'm here with George, and let me ask you this. Was it heavy lifting that beam?
Oh, yeah. It hurts sometimes.
I bet, man. It seems to be our lower back that ends up having all the pain. Do you ever just get stuck?
Oh, yeah. Been there a number of times.
So what do you do when you get stuck?
I take a bear and unstick it.
Upright is good.
Upright is very good.
Bayer aspirin. Painkiller, lifesaver. Bayer aspirin. Expect wonders.
And for tough muscle and back pain, try Bayer Back and Body.
Are you getting enough fiber in your diet? To get the 25 to 30 grams of daily fiber recommended for ongoing good health, what else would you have time for? That's why there's great tasting Fiber Choice, the chewable fiber supplement. Each bottle contains 180 grams of fiber. You'd need more than 3 bottles of fiber pills at 3 times the price to get the same amount. And now try Fiber Choice Plus Calcium with as much calcium as 14 ounces of milk in each dose. Fiber Choice, original and plus calcium chewable tablets.
In the blink of an eye, the crepiness, the sagging become obvious. So I use L'Oreal's new Revitalift Double Eye Lift when one step is no longer enough. It smooths wrinkles under eyes. It instantly lifts sagging lids. For younger looking eyes, L'Oreal's new Revitalift Double Eye Lift. Ask your healthcare provider about controlled release formula Ambien CR. Then call or visit AmbienCR.com for this limited time 7-day free trial offer. It's the only sleep aid with 2 layers of sleep relief. The first dissolves quickly to help you fall asleep fast. Plus, unlike other sleep medications, there's a second layer. It dissolves slowly to help you stay asleep. Ambien CR is a treatment option you and your healthcare provider can consider along with lifestyle changes and can be taken for as long as your healthcare provider recommends. Until you know how Ambien CR will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Be sure you're able to devote 7 to 8 hours to sleep before being active again. Side effects may include next-day drowsiness, dizziness, and headache. It's not narcotic. However, like most sleep medicines, it has some risk of dependency. Don't take it with alcohol. So call today or visit AmbienCR.com for a 7-day free trial offer of Ambien CR for a good night's sleep from start to finish.
It's Macy's One Day Sale. Your one day to celebrate mom. Dazzle her with a half-carat diamond pendant for $49.99. Wrap yourself in a cozy bathrobe for $49.99. Make her sparkle with a pair of half-carat diamond studs, $199. Macy's One Day Sale this Wednesday. Preview Tuesday. Let mom know she's special.
Somebody help me!
Could all of these disappearances be a coincidence?
They get worse with every victim.
We'll beg. They all do.
A new Criminal Minds, then.
Impaled on a condom machine. Witnesses said it was John McEnroe.
Is McEnroe a murderer?
I may have threatened a couple line judges, but I never killed anybody.
A new CSI New York Wednesday.
Okay, then we're agreed. That's how we get Craig to confess.
Well, I don't see a lot of other options. I think it's chancy. It's too risky. If we don't get it right the first time.
Now's not the time to be playing it safe. Now we hit Craig with everything we've got.
Okay, well, if you're ready to do that, then I'll keep trying to get closer to Craig.
No, you see, if we do our part, then you don't even have to lift a finger.
God, I just wish so much didn't ride on little Ellison.
She can handle it. She's a born actress.
I'm not denigrating her acting talents. It's just that the girl is not racked too tightly.
Yeah, well, I'll be with her every second. I'll be coaching her.
Oh, fine. Fine, but you're not going to be seen.
No, that won't happen again.
Do I have your word on that?
Yes, you have my word on that.
Okay, then all right. Let's do it.
Right. We start now.
What are you really worried about him?
Do you think that I'm breaking the law or what? Well, it wouldn't be the first time Paul got somebody involved into something shady. Do you think I'd be stupid enough to get involved in something that's illegal right now? I don't know, Allie. I don't know. Stop worrying. I'm not taking off my clothes, and I'm not making porn, and I'm not doing drugs with him. What are you doing, Allie? I can't tell you, so stop asking questions. You promised you wouldn't hide anything from me. Look, I came home. I'm doing what you want. I'm working at a diner and living with Mom. I have as much cash in me to pay for a pack of gum, and you still treat me like I'm living in Vegas cashing in. I think a part of you wishes you still were. Oh, no. Trust me, I'd rather be here where everyone knows what a mess I've made of my life. Could you at least let me have some shred of self-respect and stop stalking me? Stop being so dramatic. Look, I'm not gonna tell you about Paul. And if you valued me at all, you'd stop asking me questions. If I didn't value your life, would I be trying to save it? There has to be a way that you can help me and still let me have some dignity. Look, you can't treat me like trash forever just because I... Shh. Just stop, okay? Let's just start over, okay? Please, just... Come here. I love you. I love you. Oh, God. Enough of this at group. Just stop, okay? I love you, and I value everything about you. And I'm grateful for every day that you are clean and sober, but I'm telling you right now, I know Paul Ryan better than you do. And he likes manipulating people. Why do you think he's doing that? Because this is what he does. He plays mind games with people, Allison. Look, it's not what he's doing to me, okay? I know you're saying all this to me because you care about me, but calm down. I'm making sure I never get hurt again.
Oh, it's about time. What'd you find out?
Remember I told you there was a possible sighting of Rosanna at the airport?
How could I forget that? Was it her?
I can't confirm that yet.
What the hell have you been doing, Zeke?
Just listen. A traffic controller gave her photo a nod, too. And he definitely saw someone who matched her description on the tarmac. He watched her get into the plane.
Sounds like a positive ID to me.
Well, he's pretty far away. And if it was Rosanna, she was doing her best to keep a low profile. No name on any passenger list.
What about the flight records? Where was the plane going?
Oh, you're gonna like this part. The jet was flying non-stop to Oakdale.
You're here because of me?
Is that so hard to believe?
I don't know what to believe anymore. Jack, every time I turn around, the rules are changing.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
I guess the most important thing is that you were here today when we needed you. And I'm very grateful. I should be grateful more often. I guess most of the time I just walk around expecting to be safe. Take it for granted.
Sounds pretty human.
And maybe I should spend less time feeling sorry for myself and more time realizing that when I feel alone, I'm not really... I mean, look at today. So many people were worried about me. Kim and you, Brad. I'm so lucky. I don't understand why I don't get that. Why don't I remember that?
I think it's starting to kick in.
The people in our lives, the people that we love, they're here and then they're gone. And the world goes back to being the way it was before, and we try to be fine, but we can't. But we have to be because we're supposed to be fine.
Yeah.
Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You've been put through the grinder the last few months.
And you haven't?
I'm a guy. Tough.
Well, tough guy. I'm really glad you came back today.
I had to. I didn't want you to lose someone else you cared about.
Who, you mean Brad?
Well, it's not exactly the guy I would have chosen for you, but if you float your boat, then happy sailing.
Oh, I'm not sailing anywhere with Brad. What are you talking about? Oh, my God. You think I have a thing for your brother?
On the next As the World Turns.
Do you believe him?
No.
Why would I lie?
Because you wanted Katie for yourself.
I think that Cleo, whether she's being used or not, is trouble. And I think that Jade is behind it.
I think it's time to call Margot.
I know her. But from where?
Recently,
Some allergy decongestants chose to change their formula to stay in the aisle. Claritin D chose not to change.
Thank you, Claritin D.
So now you'll find Claritin D behind the pharmacy counter.
Thank you, Claritin D, for staying tough on the toughest allergy symptoms.
For refusing to change your formula. Nothing works stronger, faster, or longer to relieve your worst allergy symptoms, including congestion and sinus pressure without drowsiness.
Thank you, Claritin D, for helping me live Claritin Clear.
Claritin D, now behind the pharmacy counter, still no prescription needed.
It says here that stress can weaken our immune system.
And about 70% of our immune system is in our digestive tract.
Right. Apparently, a culture called LKCI Immunitas can help. It's clinically proven to help strengthen your body's defense system.
Only Dan Active has LKCI Immunitas.
We should try this Dan Active.
New Dan Active helps strengthen your body's defenses.
No matter how hard I scrubbed and scrubbed, stains like limescale buildup and these rust stains just would not go away. Talk about frustrating. That's why now I only use Limeaway. Limeaway is specially formulated to tackle hard water buildup, tough rust stains, and gritty limescale, indoors and out. Watch it dissolve this solid limescale right before your eyes.
All around your house for lime, calcium, and rust.
Limeaway is a must. Now in a new trigger formula. Works even better on limescale.
Bush's baked beans, that special blend of spices.
Hey, Jay, are you ever gonna let me sell the secret family recipe?
Sure, when pigs fly.
Now, just buzz the house a few times, and that should do it.
Enjoy Bush's baked beans.
There's fast, and there's Sonic Fast. Oral-B Vitality Sonic. Thousands of sonic vibrations drive crisscross bristles to send plaque bugs packing for under $20. Oral-B Vitality Sonic.
Cosmo readers have discovered a secret to head-turning hair. Surprise! It's Head & Shoulders shampoo. Because the secret to truly healthy hair is a healthy scalp. Head & Shoulders formula contains 6 times the moisturizers for your scalp and hair, leaving it smooth, silky, and 100% flake-free. No wonder 80% of Cosmo readers would choose Head & Shoulders for head-turning hair. Truly healthy hair starts at the scalp.
David's Bridal announces the $99 gown sale. Select gowns starting at just $99. Plus every gown $50 to $200 off. But that's just the start. Come in now and pay no interest and no payments for 6 months. Find the gown of your dreams at the $99 gown sale, now at David's Bridal. But hurry, sale ends May 21st. Call 1-800-399-BRIDE to schedule your appointment today.
Without a Trace returns to Thursday for the season finale. And look who's back.
I would remind Mr. Aguilar that there's a restraining order in effect.
It won't be a problem. I just want to remind you that I stopped my agents from killing you.
If you would have let me take a shot at Carlos, Sophia and Elena wouldn't be in danger.
I want you to know I'm not going away that easy. The season finale of Without a Trace on a special night, CBS Thursday.
Hi, I'm Reba, and I'm hosting the Academy of Country Music Awards show. We've got lots of talent for you. We've got Tim McGraw, Rascal Flatts, Kenny Chesney, Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, and a whole lot more.
Hey, Reba, what you doing?
Wayne! Oh, I'm just here trying to get a little attention for our show.
That's easy. The Academy of Country Music Awards live.
From Las Vegas, it's Country's Night to Shine.
CBS next Tuesday. Criminals never take a day off, but neither does justice. Now you can make a difference and help get criminals off the streets. Train in criminal justice, and you could be